Singapore private property price hit new high in Q3 2025. Can this momentum last? Most recently, URA released its third quarter property price index. The overall private residential property price index increased by 1.2% in third quarter 2025, similar to the 1.0% increase in second quarter 2025. The average quarterly increase in the property price index of around 1.0% over the past 3 quarters was similar to the average quarterly increase for 2024. Let's break it down further using data from PropNext Research. In Q3 2025, non-landed private home prices climbed by 1.1% Q-on-Q, accelerating from the 0.7% Q-on-Q increase in the previous quarter. Within this segment, home prices in the core central region witnessed the steepest increase in the quarter, rising by 2.4% Q-on-Q, building on the 3.0% Q-on-Q growth in Q2 2025. The uptick in CCR home prices may be attributed to the flurry of new launches in this sub-market in Q3 2025, namely the Robinson Opus, Upper House at Orchard Boulevard, and River Green. According to Caveat Lodge, the three projects collectively sold 835 new units in the quarter, helping to push overall CCR new home sales to around 900 units in Q3 2025, which is the highest quarterly CCR sales since Q4 2010. Over in the rest of Central Region, non-landed private home prices rose by 0.4% Q-on-Q in Q3 2025, reversing the 1.1% Q-on-Q decline in the previous quarter. Lindenwoods and Prominent Peak were the two major new launches that has propelled sales and supported price in the RCR. Based on URA released caveat data, Lindenwoods and Prominent Peak have each sold 336 units during the quarter since their respective launch date. Non-landed private home prices in the outside central region also climbed in Q3 2025, rising by 1.0% Q-on-Q compared with the 1.1% growth in Q2 2025. The healthy demand for mass market homes has contributed to the resilient price in the OCR. In particularly, the 941 units Springleaf Residence has shifted 883 units and Canberra Crescent Residence at 233 units. Meanwhile, in the landed home segment, prices continue to rise in Q3 2025, climbing by 1.4% Q-on-Q following the 2.2% Q-on-Q increase in the previous quarter. To add on, URA press release mentioned that to continue catering to housing demand and maintaining market stability, the government is sustaining a high level of private housing supply in the government land sale program. More than 4,700 private residential units will be launched by the second half 2025 confirmed list, bringing close to 10,000 units or around 50% higher than the average annual GLA supply in the confirmed list. It seems that when more GLA sites they are being put up for sale, they are all diligently snapped up by property developers, hungry buyers as well as investors. I can still recall there is this popular saying, you build and they will come. It seems that Singapore private property market is unstoppable at the moment. All big what? Anyway, URA end it off with this. Singapore GDP growth is expected to moderate in second half 2025. Against this backdrop of slowing economic growth, there are also early signs of moderating labour demand. Given the highly uncertain microeconomic outlook, households should continue to exercise prudence when purchasing properties and taking on mortgage loans. Well, this is something that I have been preaching for the longest time ever. Here, what do you foresee in the next few quarters? Will the market continue to chomp ahead?